It started with the world's toughest obstacle courses on American Ninja Warrior. Unbelievable! Then we doubled the excitement with side-by-side racing on Team Ninja Warrior. There is nothing like Team Ninja Warrior. Now we're starting another Ninja Revolution. For the first time, college teams will compete Ninja Warrior style. No. From campuses all over the country.
Welcome to TCU.
Track stars, rock climbers, and even cheerleaders. Top college athletes have stepped up to take on the challenge.
The other colleges, good luck. They're gonna need it.
As kids, they grew up watching American Ninja Warrior. Now they get their first chance to run the course and represent their schools. 16 of America's top universities will battle to be the first college champion of the Ninja world. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow!
I can't wait to see how this whole thing plays out.
This is Team Ninja Warrior College Madness. Oh my! Welcome to downtown Los Angeles, home to our incredible side-by-side Ninja obstacle course. Hello everyone, I'm Iseman.
And I'm Akbar Gbaja-Biamila.
And welcome to Team Ninja Warrior College Madness, where we take big-time college rivals and let them battle it out on our double obstacle course.
Well, Matt, we've seen it already. These kids, they've come to play. They want to be the first college champion of Team Ninja Warrior.
And today, athletes representing some of the top schools in the nation will compete shoulder to shoulder. First up, it's one of the biggest rivalries in the country as the UCLA Bruins take on their crosstown rivals, the USC Trojans. Then two other conference rivals, Stanford and Colorado, will battle in our second matchup. After that, we'll move on to the knockout round and finish up with the relay showdown. For more on today's course, let's go down to our sideline reporter for this college competition, one of the Ninja greats, Kacy Catanzaro.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a quick look at the course, which starts right here on the Sonic Swing. These competitors will run right next to each other, through the 6 obstacles, all the way up the warped wall to the buzzer. The first 2 heats are worth 1 point to the winner, and the third heat, the anchor run, is worth 2 points. If there's a tie, a sudden death race will determine the winner.
Thanks, Kacy. Well, this is going to be big. We've even got the mascots from USC and UCLA here today.
And Matt, I know you're from Denver, but I'm from LA, so I gotta root for these California teams.
I'm doing the same thing. I'll go ahead. I'm going to pull for Colorado here. But I know this is going to be fun because these LA teams are ready to battle.
We are SC.
Fight on, Trojans.
The USC campus is only a few miles from the course. And this Trojan team features personal trainer Noel Crowley, track star Julian Olea, and rock climber Antonio Ayala.
We won Heisman trophies, we won championships. No one's gonna beat USC at home.
And over on LA's west side, just 12 miles from the USC campus, you'll find their arch rivals, the UCLA Bruins.
UCLA, fight, fight, fight!
We're here to show USC that the best ninjas in LA are Bruins.
This high-flying UCLA squad features highliner James Vaughn, aerialist Amanda Adams, and rock climber Carter Allen.
Representing UCLA, fighting our biggest rival, the Trojans. Nothing could be more exciting than that. I can't wait to get out there and tear it up.
So here come our first 2 athletes for UCLA. It's 6'1" Carter Allen, a 20-year-old biophysics major. He came across the country from Richmond, Virginia to attend UCLA. And for the Trojans, it'll be Julian Olea, a junior from Norwalk, California. He's majoring in biological sciences, thinking about going to med school when he graduates.
Let's go, Leon!
Here we go. 6 obstacles to the buzzer, starting with the Sonic Swing.
Oh, Matt, you know about this. This is an epic rivalry here. UCLA, SC, I grew up to this. Oh, whoa, hold on, SC.
Good save, but this gives UCLA the early edge. Carter Allen has a bit of an advantage, but not able to capitalize on the ring of fire.
Oh, no. Come on, SC.
Now the swing jump. This is it, Bruin versus Trojan. Neck and neck in this first heat. UCLA brushes the water, but he can keep going. Now the balance obstacle and nimble through the floating tiles. But UCLA right on his heels. Oh! USC first onto the pole grasper, but this is close. And the crowd getting into it.
Oh, man, it's getting tight now.
It's coming down to the warped wall. But USC hesitates, and here comes UCLA. He can steal this heat.
Ooh, right on the tip.
Oh, my goodness. The Trojans' hearts are breaking. UCLA had come from behind winning this first heat, giving the Bruins a 1-0 lead over USC.
Yeah!
Man, Olea had the lead coming off the poles, but paused to wipe his wet feet, and it cost him. Carter Allen ran right past him up the wall and put UCLA up on top.
Now we move on to the second heat where the women will take their shot at the course. For USC, it'll be Noelle Crowley, a junior environmental sciences major from Altadena, California. Crowley is a fitness nut who works as a personal trainer at the USC's campus gym and was a top track athlete in high school.
I'm super excited to be back into competition, ready to feel that high energy, ready to be that competitive spirit all over again.
And for the Bruins, it'll be 20-year-old dance major Amanda Adams, ready to make some moves on the course. Adams has been in dance studios since she was 11, and she recently started aerial performing, which requires tremendous upper and lower body strength.
My forearms and hands have gotten so much stronger, and it's just gonna prepare me to take over this course.
And one of those cheering Amanda on is Natalie Duran, a top competitor from American Ninja Warrior who happens to work at UCLA.
Well, she's a huge UCLA fan.
And here we go.
Ooh.
And it's Crowley out to a good start, Akbar.
Matt, you know she's a fitness nut. Used to be a pole vaulter, and she's got upper body strength for days.
But Amanda Adams matching it. The dancer's got good moves.
Oh, I see her putting it on there.
Oh, my. These two are locked in a battle, but both hung up on the ring of fire.
They need to kick those hips.
And UCLA's Adams is first, but here comes Crowley for USC.
USC is not gonna let up. They want dominance. They want to be the center of Los Angeles.
Oh! And Crowley goes down. Now Amanda Adams just needs to complete the obstacle, and she'll get the win for UCLA. And she's gonna do it, giving UCLA a 2-0 lead, and USC is in trouble.
Watch it again. Crowley gets her left hand on the net, but it wasn't enough to hold herself up, and Amanda Adams can take her time and get an easy win for the Bruins.
So USC's only hope is to win this third heat, which is worth 2 points, and force a sudden death tiebreaker. And for the Trojans, it's up to Antonio Ayala, an 18-year-old sophomore from Claremont, California. Ayala's school pride runs deep. He played bass drum for the Trojan marching band, but he's also an all-around athlete who now spends more time with the USC climbing team.
Nice.
I know that no one expects a band geek to be that athletic, so I'm excited to be here and show that.
And for UCLA, it's the man with the mustache, 20-year-old junior James Vaughn. Vaughn is a highliner. Those daredevils who walk across a 2-inch strap at heights sometimes thousands of feet above the ground. Like ninja competition, it requires incredible balance and precision.
Highlining is incredibly scary. I always have to push through that initial fear and block out all the distractions. It's really helped me prepare, and I think it's going to come in handy when I get out there on the course.
Well, Vaughn looking to make it a clean sweep for UCLA. USC looking just to stay alive. And they're off.
Well, Matt, Ayala does a lot of rock climbing, gymnastic, and long distance training. That's a great combination to help him get ahead in front of UCLA, Matt.
An athletic start out of both these guys.
Ooh,
oh, my.
Smooth on the ring of fire. Ooh, Ayala with a little bit of the lead.
But credit to Vaughn, he's staying with him stride for stride.
Don't let that pressure break you, SC.
And look at this. Vaughn a little smoother on the cargo net. I give him the edge. Oh, my.
Oh, come on. Now this is when you got to fight on.
Ayala chasing. Oh, a slip. But he's back up, and here comes comes the Trojan. Ooh. Well, UCLA going high on the poles while SC staying low.
Hey, Yala, what are you doing?
Look at this, Vaughn! Looking to make it a clean sweep. Oh, my! 3 straight wins for the Bruins. USC's worst nightmare, a shutout from UCLA, giving the Bruins bragging rights here in SoCal.
Yeah, UCLA.
Let me tell you, USC made it close at the pole grasper, but Ayala is 175 pounds. He had trouble holding himself up, and UCLA walked away with another win.
A clean sweep here in the first round for UCLA. And I gotta say, the Bruins never been so proud in SoCal. Let's go down to Kacy.
James, finishing it up for the team and sweeping the Trojans. How good does it feel?
Oh man, it feels amazing. I'm so glad to be here representing UCLA. Can't believe we won. It feels so good.
Well, you guys are moving on to round 2 with a lot of momentum. Guys, let's take it back up to you with an A clap.
And we're just getting started. It's 2 other conference rivals as Stanford takes on the Colorado Buffaloes.
We will fight, 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 fight. Rough 'em up, go see you.
When College Madness returns. Welcome back to Team Ninja Warrior College Madness, where we just saw the UCLA Bruins sweep their crosstown rivals USC. Winning round 1 so very important, it gives you an easier path to the finals.
Yeah, man, it's like getting a higher seed in the playoffs.
But now it's time for another Pac-12 matchup. The Colorado Buffaloes will take on the Stanford Cardinal. Stanford is known for its academics, and this team features 3 grad students in mechanical engineering. Rock climbers Rashana McPherson and Will Roderick, and a former ninja trainer, Nam Kwong.
People might think we're a little nerdy, and that might be justified.
Our team studies a lot, but we also train really hard. Stanford is ready to rock.
They'll take on a tough team from the University of Colorado.
Let's go, Bob.
This herd of Buffaloes features 5'10" climber Alexandra Reginald, outdoorsman Matt Normile, and a ninja superfan who's been training to compete for years, Bobby Reedy.
We're from the mountains. We got the strongest people, we got the fastest people, and we're gonna hit this course like a stampede.
These 2 conference rivals play each other in every sport, but this is their first meeting on a ninja course. First up for Stanford, Will Roderick, a 22-year-old grad student. And for the Buffs, it's Matt Normile, a junior studying aerospace engineering. Both these guys a strong rock climbing background, Akbar. Here we go, Roderick, a grad student, Normile, a junior.
Ooh, look at Colorado going way too fast, and that cost him.
He's fighting to stay alive while Stanford moves on to the Ring of Fire. And that's it, Colorado's done. Stanford's gonna win this first heat easily and go up 1-0. Not a good start for the Buffs.
Any obstacle out here can get you if you make a mistake. Watch Normile fumble for the rope. He never got a handle, and down he goes.
So Stanford with the early lead as we get ready for the women competitors. For Colorado, it'll be Alexandra Reginald, the 21-year-old senior. Reginald's been rock climbing since she was 14 years old. One reason she came to CU was the strong climbing community.
Because we're so close to the mountains, we have such a huge amount of climbers and adventurers. I'm excited that I get to use my skills in a way that showcases my school, and I think that my extensive climbing is really going to help me on this course.
And for Stanford, it's 22-year-old grad student Rashana McPherson, who's working on her PhD in mechanical engineering. McPherson combines brains and brawn. She spends much of her time in the lab working on robotics research, but she still finds time to train.
The stress of grad school is sometimes overwhelming, and just being able to get all that out of my head and focus on 1 or 2 moves is pretty amazing.
And they're off. Colorado with a big height advantage. Both of them tentative on the beginning here.
Well, don't trip, Matt. You talking about a bouldering nut. That's exactly what McPherson is. Not to mention, she's a PhD student.
Little stumble out of McPherson for Stanford. Now onto the ring of fire. They'll try to kip the ring over that gap. These rings can get hung up, really test your grip strength.
Come on, Stanford. You see that now? Oh, she tried to do it and got hung right there.
And Stanford goes down on the second obstacle. So Colorado's Alexandra Reginald gets the point. And after a couple of quick runs, we're all tied up at 1.
Beat this. When that ring catches, it's a big jolt. Watch McPherson's hands. They peel right off. Remember, it's their first time on the course, and this is not easy.
So we're tied up, which means it's going to be decided by this third race. For Stanford, it's Nam Kwong, a 23-year-old grad student who likes to move fast. Kwong practices parkour moves all over the Stanford campus in Palo Alto. And he's got experience working at a ninja training gym.
I think I have pretty decent balance skills, pretty decent body awareness, and I think I can go fast.
And for the Buffaloes, junior Bobby Reedy. And for this super fan, just being here is a dream come true.
Hey guys, I'm Bobby Reedy.
Reedy applied to be on American Ninja Warrior when he was just 16 years old. He's been training in his backyard, dreaming of his shot at the course.
So I've been training for the show for 5 years now. Every year I've been getting better and better. Now I'm confident I'm gonna beat this course.
Oh yeah, and one more thing. Scoop ups!
So it all comes down to this, CU versus Stanford.
Ooh, get excited. Both these guys are Ninja super fans. This is gonna be a battle.
An explosive start for Stanford.
Matt, you can't give Kwong that type of lead.
And he is looking smooth here, Akbar. Very comfortable on this course as a rookie.
Yeah, it's his first time on the course, but he's had lots of training time on obstacles. Remember, he once worked at a ninja gym.
But look at this. Reedy has locked it up.
Yeah, he better get greedy here, because if Kwong gets out, it could be good night.
Oh, Kwong sliding on the poles, giving Reedy an opportunity.
Reedy's 5'10". That's a little taller than Kwong. Can he use that to his advantage on the poles?
And Kwong getting dangerously low on those poles. He might lose his lower body, Akbar.
Well, Matt, he just started doing rock climbing last year.
But Kwong, first off.
Reedy's back in it.
Reedy must beat him up the warp wall, but that's not going to happen.
You got to sprint.
And Stanford is celebrating 56 seconds, the fastest time of the day so far. And it's Nam Kwong who comes up big in this final heat.
Kwong came off the bus smoking, and then look at this technique at the cargo net. He grabs the net with his foot first. That helped him build up a lead, and he was able to hang on at the end.
Let's go down to Kacy.
Nam, big win for Stanford. First time out there on the course. What did it feel like to represent for your team?
It felt awesome. Tried to go as fast as I could. Had a lot of fun.
You guys were neck and neck out there on that pole grasper. What was going through your mind when you saw him right next to you?
I just thought I should really hurry up. And then after I finished it, I was like, okay, need to calm down before the warp wall. And then did that. Life is good.
I know that panic. Well, you stuck it out and you got the win. Nice job.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
So Stanford gets to catch their breath, but Colorado has to head right back to the start line. They take on UCLA in the knockout round, and it's up next on Team Ninja Warrior College Madness. Welcome back to Team Ninja Warrior College Madness, where we've had two exciting matchups. And now the pressure's really on because it's time for round two, the knockout round, where it's win or go home. And up first is Colorado, who lost in round one. And because they lost, that means they'll take on UCLA, who won all three of their races in the first round. So here come our first two athletes trying to get the Buffs off to a good start. Matt Normile, the 21-year-old junior from way up in Monument, Colorado.
Yo, boss.
Normile is an experienced rock climber who trains year-round in the high altitude of Colorado, and he thinks that'll help his stamina.
I'm from 5,000 feet. I train at that altitude, and I think I have the upper body strength to show these kids what's up.
And running for the Bruins, it's Carter Allen, the junior biophysics major, who goes old school with his training. Allen spends his summers working as a blacksmith's apprentice, forging iron and steel the old-fashioned way, and it's given him incredible upper body strength.
Blacksmithing is really hard work and gave me strong grip strength, strong arms, and strong shoulders. And I know that's gonna really help me out on the course.
Carter Allen won his first race while Matt Normile went out early. You know he wants redemption.
For Carter Allen, this is your hometown. Don't let Colorado come in.
And he misses the transition, gets those feet wet. And Normile has an advantage. Can he capitalize? But here comes Allen, and he's back neck and neck. Normile just not taking advantage of the misstep.
Well, Matt, UCLA's got to get going here. Them boys for Westwood, they got to show up.
I got to say, Normile, I need a little more urgency. A stumble. Good save.
Now UCLA's picking up the pace. Oh, don't fall off. Oh, you are way close to the edge.
Allen flirting with disaster. But look at Normile for Colorado. He is struggling, and UCLA is back neck and neck, shoulder to shoulder, fighting for the same real estate.
Oh, I like the aggressiveness there. UCLA going right around him. He cut him right off. You see what he did there? He's boxing him out. I see what you did there. A little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar there.
But Normile's still in this for Colorado, and he's got to hurry, going straight to the wall.
Woo!
But it's Allen who delivers.
Nice! He thinks he's in the Pauley Pavilion right there.
Well, the blacksmith drops the hammer, giving UCLA a 1-0 lead over Colorado.
UCLA!
What a run. Carter Allen nearly fell off the course at the floating tiles. Then these two literally went shoulder to shoulder on the pole grasper, and at the warp wall, they were once again side by side, but Colorado came up just short, and UCLA gets the first heat.
UCLA out to the early lead. Let's go down to Kacy.
Well, Carter, you were a little bit behind in the beginning, but you didn't give up. What was going through your mind when you sped past him?
Honestly, I just wasn't really focusing on whether it was me or him. I just wanted to win, and I was focusing on the course.
Well, I think that's the best way to do it. You have some blood on your shirt. You have a little bump on your head. This course is brutal. What happened out there?
Well, you know, sometimes you just got to show up, and if that means getting hurt, that means getting hurt.
And you came through with the win. Nice job. Guys, back to you.
So now here come the women for Colorado. It's Alexandra Reginald, the 5'10" rock climber. And for UCLA, it's the dance major from Rancho Santa Margarita, Amanda Adams.
You got this, Amanda!
Well, Reginald got a win for Colorado in round one, and they need her to come through again. And a little tentative start out of both of these competitors here.
This is going to come down to the dancer or the rock climbing.
But both had some troubles on the Ring of Fire. Who can get the advantage here?
Well, the rock climber should have the advantage. Grip strength is
both hung up.
But I like what Amanda did there.
Kip.
She was very soft to that first hit, but she can make it up.
Well, Reginald's got to get some urgency.
You got to get it and go.
Reginald hesitating. Gets the transition, though. Ooh. And that rock climbing background as Adams goes for another spin.
Yeah! Okay, UCLA.
Well, the opportunity for Reginald here needs to capitalize, Akbar.
Oh, you can't walk it. You got to run it. You got to run it.
The dancer Adams expect her to be a little faster through the floating tiles.
Yeah, she's got the athleticism. Ooh, watch her dance.
And now they're both on the pole grasper.
Go, Alex!
Amanda Adams, all the training that she's put on, she probably hasn't done a pole grasper, but she's done enough ninja training to be able to speed through here.
Alexandra Reginald just finding her pace and progressing through the pole grasper.
This is going to come down to this warp wall.
But if neither gets up, Reginald was there first.
Well, Matt, Reginald looks a little fatigued. Well, let's go.
Good run. Oh! Fingertips away. And here comes UCLA.
Come on. Matt, your Colorado girl just let her back in the game.
And look at that. You can see fatigue setting in. Amanda Adams must get up the warp wall to claim this point. But not even close there. Last chance for Colorado. Oh! Fingertips.
Right on the tip.
But the door is open, and Amanda Adams has 2 more attempts. Make it 1 more attempt. Adams must get up the warp wall, otherwise CU gets his first point here in the knockout round.
Oh!
She can't make it up, so Colorado's Alexandra Reginald gets the point. She did make it up the wall, but she got there first, so the Buffs have tied it up.
Reginald came really close to making it to the buzzer. Watch her fingers. She touched the top lip, and she's got Colorado back in this thing.
So with the score tied, it comes down to the third heat, and the loser goes home. For Colorado, the pressure falls on 21-year-old Bobby Reedy, the political science major, while the hopes of UCLA are riding on James Vaughn, the 20-year-old computer science major. A trip to the relay showdown on the line. And look at this. Well, Vaughn won his race in round 1 for UCLA. And look at that, Reedy!
He went back the other way.
Big mistake there. That may be the edge that Vaughn needs. But Vaughn having some stubbles of his own. And here comes Reedy for Colorado.
Ooh, he took a slow part.
But he is
that swing in the cargo.
Reedy's putting the pressure on Akbar.
Oh, now he's
pulling ahead.
He wants it all now.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
Oh, Reedy with the huge leap, but he's spinning around, and here comes UCLA. And Reedy seems stuck.
You see him? He's cutting in front of him.
Oh, no. And once again, UCLA goes past Colorado on the pole grasper.
Oh, man. That's what Vaughn does best. Gets you on the pole grasper.
Oh, my goodness. And he can close it out right here for UCLA. And he's done it.
That's UCLA, everybody.
The Bruins are going to the relay showdown, and the Buffs headed home to Colorado.
UCLA! Here we go. It's another close one on the pole grasper. Look, both guys had their hands on the same pole, but UCLA went high and went right past Colorado's Bobby Reedy to give the Bruins the win.
So UCLA earned a spot in the relay showdown, but who will they go against? Stanford or the Trojans? We'll find out next on Team Ninja Warrior College Madness. Welcome back to Team Ninja Warrior College Madness. UCLA just earned the first spot in the relay showdown with the win over Colorado. Now it's time to find our second team. It'll be either the USC Trojans, who lost in their first round, or the Stanford Cardinal, who won. And you know USC would love to get another shot at their crosstown rival UCLA, but they need to win here to get that shot. And here comes our first two athletes. For Stanford, it's Will Roderick, the 22-year-old grad student who won his first race. Roderick grew up as a top-level speed climber, competing in tournaments around the world. He's only just started training for ninja competition, but he thinks he has the skills to do well.
Just like in competitive speed climbing, on this Ninja Warrior course, I have to move as fast as I can, and so I feel confident.
For the Trojans, it's Julian Olea, a junior majoring in biological sciences, and he likes to go fast too. This Trojan was a track star growing up in Santa Fe Springs, California, running sprints, pole vault, and the long jump. And you can still find him on the track at USC getting ready for this competition.
I love going fast, and I'm used to running against somebody next to me, so this course is definitely for me.
Well, every run is critical here in the knockout round.
Matt, I think USC wants back in. They want another shot at UCLA.
Olea looking to get the first points of the day for the Trojans, but Roderick looking smoother on that first obstacle.
Come on, Olea. You have an opportunity to get back at UCLA. That should be your prime MO.
Oh, a big dismount by Roderick, but he keeps going and quickly into the cargo net.
Ooh, Nerd Nation getting out there in front.
Stanford. And I gotta say, there's gonna be a nation of Trojans disappointed as Roderick is now pulling away from Olea. Oh my, but look at Olea coming from way back and now surging past Stanford.
The speed climber got passed by the track star.
Oh my! He's gotta finish it out, but here comes Stanford.
Taking an overdrive. Go!
Oh, USC just hangs on, and it's Olea. Olea comes from behind on the pole grasper, and he gets the first point of the day
speed change at the pole grasper. Olea came flying past Stanford, and he worked his way across in 8 seconds. But he hesitated at the wall, and he barely held off Roderick at the top.
Let's go down to Kacy.
Julian, you started off a little bit behind, but you flew through the pole grasper and up the warp wall. What was going through your mind?
I was like, I need to catch up, get Yossi back on there. We're still in the game. We're still here.
Well, Julian, you got Tommy here, you got the crowd, and what is this back here? Is that you?
That's me.
USC on the board.
So USC takes the first race and puts the pressure on Stanford, and now it's the women's turn. For the Cardinal, it's 22-year-old grad student Rashana McPherson. And for USC, it's 20-year-old junior Noelle Crowley. Both these women fell in their first heats looking for redemption. Well, the pressure even higher in the knockout round. Let's see who can handle it.
Well, Noelle, she has to keep the streak alive here. Some of the greats for USC, Allison Felix, Lisa Leslie.
And look at that.
She's got the pedigree. She now needs urgency.
You can see these two women, I think, both a little more cautious approach. They both
down goes Stanford.
McPherson still alive, though. USC on the ring of fire, hung up, though. Stanford still trying to make something happen. And Crowley now moving on to the swing jump. And Stanford is looking dead in the water. Oh, and that's it. Stanford gets wet, and USC gets the point. They're now up 2-0.
You can't take any obstacle for granted, including the sonic swing. McPherson doesn't get a lot of momentum, and you can see she's a couple of feet short of the landing area, and she could never recover.
So Stanford in trouble. They must win this next race, or they're going home. Can USC's Antonio Ayala close it out? We'll find out next on Team Ninja Warrior College Madness. Welcome back to Team Ninja Warrior College Madness.
Hold out,
where we've had some dramatic come-from-behind wins.
That was crazy. And Matt, most of the action is on the pole grasper.
What a lead!
First we saw UCLA pass Colorado to get a win.
Gets through it.
And minutes later, they did it again.
Look at this.
Then USC got in on the act, passing Stanford on the poles to give the Trojans their first win.
Oh my! There's a lot more action to come, including the relay showdown when College Madness returns. Welcome back to Team Ninja Warrior College Madness, where USC has jumped out to a 2-0 lead in the knockout round, leaving Stanford on the brink of elimination. So Stanford's hopes rest on the shoulders of grad student Nam Kwon. He must win this 2-point anchor run to force a tiebreaker, or his team's headed back to Palo Alto. But standing in his way for USC, it's Antonio Ayala. He's hoping to win here and get USC into the relay showdown. Last chance for Stanford.
And Kwong's just got to let it go and let it flow. It really is a win or go home for him.
Oh, my!
Oh, they both get wet? Oh, come on, man.
Kwong gets through, though. He's moving on to the ring of fire, but USC still fighting to stay alive. Stanford may get the break they need, and Ayala looks done, and that's it. He's down, so Stanford gets the point. We're tied up, and just like that, we're going to sudden death in the knockout round.
Well, watch Ayala. Instead of pulling the rope back to him, he just jumps on it and falls straight down. Stanford stays alive.
So now these teams have to huddle up to decide who will run in the sudden death race. It can be any team member. Let's go down to Kacy.
Nam, what a pressure-filled run. You had to win it for the team. What was going through your mind out there?
I just knew I had to go really fast. The other guy from USC is pretty fast as well, and I just went super fast, and then when I saw him not behind me, I was really happy, and I had a chance.
Well, you saved your team from elimination, going on to sudden death. Who's going to run it?
So I'm going to run it, I think, and then, yeah, just go as fast as I can again.
Do you think he can do it again, guys?
100%. I have all my faith in my homie Nam.
Let's see it. Good luck. Back to you guys.
So it looks like USC is going to send out Julian Olea, who had a come-from-behind win minutes ago.
Well, Matt, We see with Olea, he's slowly starting to get his athletic mojo back. He's starting to feel it come into his own. This is an appropriate time for him to capitalize on that.
So here they come for USC. It's Olea, the 20-year-old junior. And next to him, Nam Kwong, who just ran minutes ago, now trying to save Stanford once again. Kwong going back to back. Needs to come up big for the Cardinal. Oh, these two real spring in their step.
Ooh, he got down low. Better get up high, Olea.
Stanford putting the pressure on early.
Yeah, both these guys are capable of going fast, and very clean there by Kwong.
Well, Olea needs to step it up. It's Kwong pulling away.
USC just has no sense of urgency here.
As Stanford gets through the floating tiles and right into the pole grasper, Stanford with a huge lead.
Oh, but he's struggling on the poles, Matt.
Kwong dangerously low. And that may let Julian Olea back into this race.
He better pick it up. Oh, no.
Oh, a great save by USC. He's still alive.
Get up high.
Here comes Olea.
Oh, not bad. He wasn't apathetic. He was baiting him. He took the rope-a-dope on him.
Look at this. Kwong still stuck on the poles. What a comeback. Olea can win it here for USC. Yes. Fight on for the rematch. Julian Olea delivers the most improbable come-from-behind win. Stanford had a 2-obstacle lead, but they're going home as USC moves on to the relay showdown.
Right on.
Man, Olea was way behind, but watch him on the pole grasper. He jumps a third of the way across and then goes right past Stanford's Nam Kwong, who was struggling. That's the biggest comeback we've had all season.
Let's go down to Kacy, who's with the Trojans.
Julian, one of the best comebacks in USC history. You were so far behind. How did you pass him?
I was just like, gotta catch up, just like I did in the first round.
Well, you guys are going into the relay showdown rematch against UCLA. They swept you the first time. How do you guys feel about going in?
We were just letting them think we were out, but we're still here.
I like that. Let's see it, guys. Back up to you.
Well, you couldn't have scripted it better here in Hollywood. It's the crosstown rivals Bruins versus Trojans in the relay showdown. And we'll see it next on Team Ninja Warrior College Madness. Welcome back to Team Ninja Warrior College Madness. And what an ending we're going to have here as two rivals, UCLA and USC, will battle in the relay showdown, with the winner moving on to the college championship. Now, these schools have a lot of history when they compete against each other. Take a look at these stats from head-to-head matchups. In men's basketball, UCLA has more victories, but in football, it's USC with more head-to-head wins. And when you count all sports, that's baseball, swimming, track, and all the rest, it is very close between these two rivals. Now, they're about to meet for the first time in a ninja relay race, and the women will lead it off for both teams. For UCLA, it'll be the 20-year-old dancer Amanda Adams, and for USC, it's personal trainer Noelle Crowley. When these two raced earlier, UCLA won the heat. Waiting before the floating tiles will be Carter Allen for UCLA, and he'll be running beside the sophomore engineering major Antonio Ayala for USC. They'll run through the next three obstacles, taking it up the warped wall. Waiting at the top of the wall for UCLA will be highliner James Vaughn, who's undefeated today against the Trojans' hero from the knockout round, track athlete Julian Olea. They'll be taking on three brutal upper body obstacles that make up our extended course. It starts with the dueling salmon ladders. They'll have to jump the bar up 4 rungs, then transfer to the globe graspers, a true upper body test. If they survive that, they'll have to make the final climb a 40-foot rope up to the buzzer. Well, UCLA swept USC in round 1, but this looks like a different team now for the Trojans.
Well, Matt, USC is less than 3 miles from this site right here. They are in their backyard. They want another shot at UCLA, and it's about to get evil on this course.
Well, the winner moves on to the college championship. And the battle for SoCal supremacy is on.
Boy, if you won Southern California supremacy, you got to earn it. And it's going to start off with this obstacle right there, baby.
And watch these transitions. We've seen a lot of athletes get hung up. Oh!
UCLA, first one out.
Adams dancing. The ring of fire, so important to be smooth on these lips, Akbar.
Watch out, hold on, anticipate it, get it over the lip.
And it's Crowley pulling ahead. And Adams is hung up. This could be a big edge that SC needs.
Nice hold there by SC.
Crowley is fighting the fitness expert as Adams regrouping. Ayala wants that tag.
My counselor told me, you never let anybody come in your backyard and beat you.
But Ayala now already at the pole grasper. Oh my, Carter Allen having to wait as Adams is hung up. Now gets the tag, but Ayala not moving very fast on the pole grasper. UCLA needs to make up some ground here. And here comes Carter Allen selling out a big lead.
And man, we've seen him hustle through the pole grasper.
Look at this.
Don't lose it. Go.
Deficit.
And
oh,
get out of there like you're trying to get out of study hall.
Carter Allen is leveled it and pulling ahead.
Oh, come on, SC.
UCLA gets the tag first. Now USC with the tag. Olea has to hurry.
And he seems very unsure about the trampoline.
And Olea testing the tramp as James Vaughn, the rock.
He went air ball.
Wow! So UCLA gets the win. James Vaughn is going to finish the glove graspers as the Bruins are going to the championship. They've been strong all day, and they came out on top against their crosstown rivals as USC couldn't make the leap onto the salmon ladder.
USC was way out in front early, but watch UCLA's Carter Allen slip right by Antonio Ayala on the pole grasper. And at the salmon ladder, watch Olea's legs buckle as he hits the trampoline. So he gets no bounce and comes up well short. UCLA gets the win.
And the Bruins are standing by with Kacy.
Carter, you came back from behind, flew by him on the pole grasper. What kept you in it?
You know, honestly, I just saw, like some people say, life flashing before my eyes. I just saw the defeat of UCLA flashing before my eyes, and I was like, hell no!
That's not happening here. Well, James, you were on the last leg, brought home the win for the team. How good does it feel?
It feels great, but I couldn't have done it without both of them.
I love that answer. Well, UCLA, you're going to the college championship. Let's hear it for them, guys. Back up to you.
So UCLA moving on, joining the University of Georgia and MIT in the college championship back here in a few weeks. Next time, our final four schools will battle it out. We'll see Michigan go up against their rivals, Ohio State. Oh, making it close. And Wisconsin takes on the Terrapins from Maryland.
Oh, it's going to come down to it.
To the buzzer.
Go Maryland!
Akbar Gbaja-Biamila and Kacy Catanzaro on that Iseman. We'll see you next time.